Now, how do you differentiate how do you explain this mystery? While you are dreaming, you never knew that you are sleeping, that you are dreaming, except you wake up. It is only when you wake up that you will know that you are dreaming, or you were in the dream when all the activities happen. Now relate it to the dead. Don't you think it's because the dead never wake up, they continue their life in the dream, that makes them to be ascribed as dead, and you woke up from your dream that makes you to be alive? Or what do you think? How do you compare this mystery? How do you analyze this mystery?
That's a very deep question. Um, I will break it down somehow. I don't know, depending on who is listening. We are told that when we are born, when we are conceived in the belly, after a time, after 3 months, a kind of spiritual life enters the belly. And that is when, according to the spiritualists, believe that the spirit or the soul, as some people will call it, has entered the womb, inside that belly, inside the baby that is forming. That means there is this being that we known as spirit that normally enter. So when a child is born, that child head, mind is clean and open. Then society, education, religion, experiences and everything will write into the mind of this child. Now when you are sleeping, what we call dream, most of those things you have experienced in life, experiences, knowledge and all the things you have acquired in your mind begin to play themselves. That's why some people will tell you that my dream is a continuation of thought, or during a day thought. Now you will be spirit, not the body, because some people they see us as a body, say when you don't die, you don't die. No, there is that spirit inside you, according to some school of thought. That spirit will be the one experiencing those knowledge and thought and going places, because it's a spirit, it's a being that can even live without this body, that can leave this body. So when he's living his life in another form, in spiritual realm, even while the body is lying down to rest, some people interpret it is interpreted as a dream. So now dream, I'm trying to separate two things. Is either you see it as a continuation of daily thought, or you see it as a continuation of this being inside you living while the body is resting. So in people who don't die, when that spirit continue or shift out of the body and continue living, going places, living out of the body and never returns, the body is dead. They will consider the person dead. And meanwhile, that person has gone out of the body. That's why sometimes you see some films or some events hearing that person will die at that place, we see a so place. What happened? It means that spirit has taken another form and begin to continue. It did not return. That is how to interpret that one. So you now, where still your body is still intact, nothing is wrong with the body, you go, you always come back, you wake up, you sleep, you wake up. So during the waking hour, when it is time, you find out that your spirit will find itself back, and you wake up. And some people who have perfected this thing, like some spiritualists, where they practice and in some school of thought, I don't want to use the word occult, so that people not go misinterpret it. They practice what we call out of body experience. They can sleep, they don't even sleep. They will lie down now and they will lift the spirit off the body, and the empty body will remain, while the spirit or their soul will move around, go and cause one or two things, or do one or two things and return back. Most of the people who are practicing level of witchcraft in Africa here, they also practice it because they know the secret. So that is exactly. So what we are trying to bring together for our people who are listening is that there is some kind of spiritual being, energy inside this body that can act even without the body. So even while you are sleeping, it has the intelligence, it has the power to act in form of dream and come back.
Now
Or-
my question is, with what you are saying now,
yes.
is it related, or does the Christian faith or Islamic faith agree with this view?
Well,
According to the level you have read the Bible and your knowledge about Christianity, because you are not a Muslim.
one funny thing about me is that I don't like discussing religion because you don't know who you are. People are still attached to religion, their religious faith. So when it comes to making reference to anybody's religion, I don't want to, because it might hurt some people. You understand? So I explain things the way I understand it, in a natural way where everybody will understand. I don't want to relate it, because so many people will feel, no, that is not our belief system.
Okay.
So based on that, I limit my explanation based on.
And so we leave the
Normal-
question for people to ask. to
Yeah,
answer.
let where you
With
that is
biblical
watching,
scripture.
you that is watching, interpret it from your own religious point of view. Give us your own version from your own religious point of view. You that is watching, give us your own religion. I have explained it from normal spiritual understanding where everybody can understand it.
Okay. Thank you very much.